Bonjour, Émilie Talpin, OM System Ambassador. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to tell you about one very important lesson we should all learn when we are wildlife photographer, and it's the art of patience. So let's get started. So right now it's April in New Hampshire, and that means that yes, it's good time for migratory birds. There's actually a great app that a friend of mine sent me. It's called Birdcast, and it basically tells you all the birds that are flying through your states, and you can see migratory peak. So it's really cool. I'm gonna put the link below if you are interested in checking this. And it's a website, it's not an app, but still you can check it on your phone. So it's a great tool to have, so you know exactly when it's like the peak season and you should really be out. Actually, you should be out every day, but especially April, May, it's exciting time in New Hampshire. April, May, June, yay! So this morning I'm out again because I wanna see what birds are gonna come by in Concord, New Hampshire. I'm at my local pond. That's usually my go-to place, and then I'm gonna go around to a couple of other places that I know might be good places to find migratory birds. I saw actually an American woodcock here in the woods a few days ago. That was really fun to see, and the herons are back. I've seen my first osprey on April 1st. This is not a joke. So yeah, it was early for seeing it here on the pond. But for today's video, I'm gonna talk about a very important concept that we all need to apply as a wildlife photographer, and it's the art of patience. There's actually a book with the same name, The Art of Patience, that was written by Sylvain Tesson. He's a very famous French writer. It's a book all about waiting for the snow leopard. So he's going on this trek to find the snow leopard with Vincent Munier, who is absolutely insane wildlife photographer. If you don't know him, I'm gonna put the link below. He's just amazing work. And it's very inspiring. They actually made a movie out of it that's worth watching if you are a wildlife photographer. It's really beautifully shot, and it's all about having to wait for your subject and not knowing. And I think as a wildlife photographer, that's something that's kind of attracting us to being photographers, is not really knowing what you're gonna get and that thrill of getting it. And for that, you need to wait and you need to be patient. And a few days ago, I was at the pond and I saw a beautiful heron, and it was up high on a tree. And I thought, okay, I'm just gonna wait and see if he comes down and start hunting. And I waited, and half an hour later, he was still there, grooming. And then half an hour later, he was stretching his legs and his wings. And 2 hours later, I was still waiting right there at the pond. And if I had left, I would have missed one of the best moments I've had, I think, with a heron at this pond. I had to wait over 2 hours, I think 2 hours and a half, and then he came down pretty close to me. I was able to capture a couple of photos, but then I realized that he was hunting and going to the back of the pond, so I quickly relocated, and I thought I could still get a good shot. But what happened after was really a very special moment, because the sky opened up. And when I say open up, I don't mean the sun came through. I mean it started pouring down. And I was there, not prepared. My gear are always prepared, which is good. I'm so glad that they're weather sealed. But I was here with the OM1 and the 150-400, and I was ready. And that heron just slowly started coming towards me and hunting. It was just amazing. And all the peepers, the frogs started playing a symphony. I will always remember this moment. It was very, very, very special. And yes, the light might not have been the best, but I was so close to this heron, and just spending that moment with the heron was really amazing. And you can see in this photo, the heron is just a few feet away from me, and he's slowly walking and trying to get fish. It was really a moment I will remember forever, being so close to the heron, and the heron just being okay with me being around. I was not hidden. He could clearly see me, but it still felt comfortable going really, really close to me. And he spent quite maybe like a 10 minutes hunting right in front of me and just waiting and not moving. Yes, those are the moments that I think we live for as wildlife photographer. And if I had said to myself, oh, this heron has been here for an hour, I'm just gonna go home now because I'm done, I would have missed this special moment. And what a shame. And so that's what I want to encourage you to do, is spend time. If you see something that's interesting, stay on location and wait. It's worth it. Yes, maybe you won't get anything, but the time that you will get something, you will be so happy. So yes, stay on location. Even if there is nothing, you never know. A bald eagle might show up and start hunting where you are. So stay on location and go back to your location often. That's really the best way, in my opinion, to be successful. So I hope this video spoke to you. It might not have been useful because I think it's a very simple tip about being patient and waiting, staying on location. But I think it's something that is worth hearing. And let me know in the comments, is that something that you do? How long do you stay at one location? I'd love to hear from you. And I want to thank you again for all your support. Really appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, it's never too late. Click on the subscribe button, hit the bell so you know when my videos are coming out. And I can't wait to see you next week. Happy shooting, be patient, au revoir.